you with open arms. How about you coming closer? We can do my place. Maybe we can try meeting up by 7. You'll be saying over, so it's guaranteed. I'll be forever thinking more about you and me. I don't wanna let you go. I don't wanna let you go. Tell me what you want to know. Run your fingers down me slow. Cause you're in my head. You are. Cause you're in my head. Cause you're in my what you think? What you think? Cause you're in my what you think? What you think? Cause you're in my you left it off and crying. Let me in now, don't be shy. We can be here, so my story. Where dreams and reality collide. Are we back to the start? I can play the game, but I'm falling again. No, don't hold back, take it far. Promise you the same, let the pleasure begin. How about you coming closer? We can do my place. Maybe we can try meeting up by 7. You'll be saying over, so it's guaranteed. I'll be forever thinking more about you and me. I don't wanna let you go. I don't wanna let you go. Tell me what you want to know. Run your fingers down me slow. Cause you're in my head. You are. Cause you're in my head. Cause you're in my I don't wanna let you go. I don't wanna let you go. Tell me what you want to know. Run your fingers down me slow. Cause you're in my head. You are. Cause you're in my head. Cause you're in my head. What you think? What you think? Cause you're in my what you think? What you think? Cause you're in my what you think? What you think? Cause you're in my you left it off and crying. Let me in now, don't be shy. We can be here, so my story. Where dreams and reality collide. Are we back to the start? I can play the game, but I'm falling again. No, don't hold back, take it far. Promise you the same, let the pleasure begin. How about you coming closer? We can do my place. Maybe we can try meeting up by 7. You'll be saying over, so it's guaranteed. I'll be forever thinking more about you and me. I don't wanna let you go. I don't wanna let you go. Tell me what you want to know. Run your fingers down me slow. Cause you're in my head. You are. Cause you're in my head. Cause you're in my I don't wanna let you go. I don't wanna let you go. Tell me what you want to know. Run your fingers down me slow. Cause you're in my head. You are. Cause you're in my head. Cause you're in my head. What you think? What you think? Cause you're in my what you think? What you think? I don't wanna let you go. I don't wanna let you go. Tell me what you want to know. Your fingers tell me so. Cause you're in my head. You are. Cause you're in my head. Cause you're in my
Yeah, that would just start playing as I press the button. Hello everyone, and welcome back. Today, well, it's kind of like a mixed bag we have today.
Mama Pajama!
Followed by that one. Mixed set of missions today. We're just going to see how it sort of goes.
Yeah, baby!
Wow, they're all coming through all once now, aren't they? Alright, let's press the buttons and press the silver button here, followed by that. Actually, is it daytime outside? Yes, it is daytime outside. Alright, let's just close that there. I love that game though, Royalty. I think I'll rejiggle the... Ooh, is there still a bony pony over there? It seems like it's been there for weeks. Need to put it back on the thing for another Sunday evening. I think the next like Sunday evening thing that I've got is like a I've got to play the cooking simulator again. I love that game. Wish that we have that one coming up soon. But since the last week, I've made a few additions to the roads. What's that there, Royalty? We've been wasting time on Stardew. What have we done wrong? Or what has Chrissy done wrong? Oh, yes. I think there's like a void space underneath here that must have a whole load of creatures in. Oh, the luck doesn't affect the geode, so we can get rid of all that rubbish just whenever we want. Oh, that's going to save an absolute mountain of time. I still think the machine that we had for doing them took way too long. Whatever that thing was that we crafted for doing it, that was... Yeah, blame Chrissy. Alright, what was I saying? It's all Chrissy's fault. Have a little zoom up here. So last week we built this rectangle and we did the crossroad in the middle there. Since then, over the course of the weekend, I brought the car park in by 1 square to give it an extra little bit of border. And I started work on some of the other roads. This here is just like a guideline for a bridge. I'm going to put like a big suspension bridge thing over here, and it'll come somewhere in the middle here. I just don't know quite where the middle is here yet, but I will when the time comes. I'll know what the middle is. Oh, it just increases their drop rate. Right, let's just see how many rockets have I got left? A little bit. But I started doing this road down here as well. I've done 1 corner piece of the road that's going around, you know, the funny shaped road that's going around the thing here. Oh, is that sun going down? Yes, it is. So I've done a little bit there, and I've kind of like put a rough idea of where these bits are going to go. The actual road markings on this loop, I'm gonna change. I'm gonna make it kind of like a continuous flow around, so there won't really be any like end bits. But you know, like a roundabout, you'll have to like you have to like, you know, join it from here sort of thing. So it's just gonna be a super sized roundabout basically. Oh, let's quickly go and find a bed. That's not the bed. Oh, let's go through here. Oh, look there. Chrissy's favourite game there, putt-putt. So one thing as well, right? I spent that afternoon making like a corner here. And still not being happy with it, right? So, oops. I spent that time like twisting the road around and what have you, and then when I came over here and did a corner over here, that kind of like made it completely easier. It's actually just the junction, just without the white blocks in it. And then by the time I got over here, I couldn't take it any longer, so I had to stop for the day. You're gonna get a saddle a pig and call it put put. If I just hop down over here as well and land. I brought the road down here, and then I've turned it around the front of the building. And then we have a corner here. And this will kind of go that way. I need to, I'll show you in a minute the map that I sort of estimated in Photoshop, but yeah, up here won't be about it. It'll just be a raised up area where we could build more stuff over here. And I think I've got a road segment which is going to go here, but I'm going to do that as a tunnel, which will spit you out over here. But if I land somewhere safe, I think this island is probably the safest. Actually, it's even safer again. The outpost. I can just stand in here in complete safety. Press the button. And it's this one here we want, I think. No, this is the line map. So yeah, so you can see here, sort of like the rough bit that we've done there. And if I go to this one, this is just kind of like what I knocked up in like quickly in Photoshop, just to copy and pasting one road segment and twisting it and turning it a dozen times. So you've got the big structure there with the building in the middle. I'm going to put the road in so that we know where the road is for it, and then it's ready for whenever that he wants to get his 25 billion boxes of quartz to build the structure in the middle. This is where the bridge is going to be. I'm thinking like a suspension bridge sort of style. After we did the Dying Light episode of the last week, and we were stuck on top of that bridge waiting for nightfall. So we've got this little bit here. Then we'll come up along to here. It's got a little bit over the side here, so there'll be another little bridge here. A road here. Then we're going to have like a few different blocks and what have you along the side of the park area. Yeah, I was thinking about that colour scheme, Chrissy, for the Golden Gate Bridge style. What's that? You're in a good mood. Work is crap. Are you been causing more trouble? Has it all gone down the pan? Have you led them into a complete and utter chaos? What was it? It's got this little bit across it. This is the bit here that I'm saying is probably going to be a tunnel. This little bit here. This bit here is also going to be a tunnel through the mountain because that's quite a tall bit there. So when these two bits here join, they will go straight through into a tunnel. And then it'll go across here. And then at the minute I've just put these as sort of like termination points. Oh, what's on there? Oh, just seen it. Ada's already put the thing in there. Welcome in, the Guff Guy. Please, if you guys are not already following, please give the Guff Guy a follow and hop in and join his streams. You'll not be disappointed. He's an awesome bloke. Causing loads of mischief. Click on that bit there. As I've left these bits of road here just as termination points, because obviously beyond that we can build further. I just, not getting that far ahead just yet. Then of course you've got like whichever sort of windy path that Royalty as well wants to make into the what do we call it? The campsite area. Now you can't see on here. It's probably too awkward for me to reorient. Actually, no, I can do it with this button, can't I? There we go. This red stripe here represents where the rail line for Metro 2 will come in. And where I've kind of terminated here is where it will go underground. So when it comes here, it'll be above ground to here. Then when it gets to the edge of the forest, somewhere still in the icy zone, it will dip down and it will continue along underground to the station. Now I don't know quite where to put the station. I'm thinking maybe to have a little like subway entrance on the Stargate Island might be an idea, but we might put like a station somewhere in amongst here. We'll decide on that close at the time, because it's actually the rail network is what we are thinking about today. So if I was about here, actually if I just, there we go. So the rail network to go up to the new area is going to break off here. there's going to be an exchange built on this corner. I still need to build a station down here to the dripstone farm, so that'll be one exit from that will be there. The other one's going to go straight north from here until it gets to the 0 line, which is just here, at which point it will go all the way 100,000 blocks to the spawn 2.0. In this area though, which we're going to go and visit we're going to bit my creative world for a little bit, and then we're going to go and visit here and have a look to see where would be the best sort of positioning for the special exchange that's going to bridge the two railway systems. It's quite a big structure that I've been working on. It's not finished. I was doing a little bit of pottering around on it in my creative world the past couple of days, and I've got loads of it. We might actually just work a bit on that as well later on, because I need to rebuild half of the redstone that's inside of it. So this might be a good opportunity to actually do it. But yeah, I don't want the bridge for the networks to be too far in the direction of Metro 2. I basically, that's why I sort of like this sort of icy bit here might be the best bet. Alternatively, we might have a look here. I mean, I don't mind the track going back a little bit if it would fit here as well, to be honest. I don't know. It would require massive deforestation. Best bet to find out is we're going to actually go. What sort of biome we got here? Yeah, but that might be a nice one. Is that an island? That might be an island. Right. We need supplies. Wherever we're going to go, we need supplies. Which means I think we're going to have to nip down to the SGC, but I want to jump over here and dump off. Find a chest where there's room. We could do with mending my tools as well. If we're going to go up that way, we'll maybe mend my tools. And I'm probably going to need I'll take a couple of spare ender chests with me as well. But we're going to have to nip to the SGC first, because that's where all my rockets live. And then we have to dip back to my base, because that's where all the food lives. Put that shelf back. OCD. Is this the right way? South, yeah, must be this way. Nope, someone been building up here. Is this the right way? Is that the last of that stack? It would take about what? Maybe 5 stacks of rockets should cover us. A good few weeks since I was last down here. Oh, this is the right spot. Nope, this is not the right spot. No, that's the royalties. Here we go. Love all the spooky noises in here. Here we go. So many different projects on the go. I need to get back down to this here as well. There's so much to excavate as well. Because if I'm wanting like a labyrinth of corridors and then huge chambers, because the idea is I want to make it so that like every farm that is feasible to be underneath here. So that means in some farms' cases they need big perimeters if they're going to be underground. So it's a huge excavation project, and I can't really do it with a beacon. Unfortunately, not at this time anyway. Okay, did I put the rockets on this side? Nope. Oh, don't tell me I've lost them. Some rockets there. TNT. Why did I do a boat full of a shulker full of boats? Oh, was I going to try? There was something I was going to transport, wasn't there? I can't remember. Oh, there's food here though. Right, we'll restart. I tell you what, we'll take 3, just to be on the safe side. Okay, where? Oh, don't tell me I took all the rockets back. No, here they are. That should cover us, but you know what? I am gonna, because we're gonna get back to my main base. I'm gonna take some of that with me anyway. What's it there? You two like making people cry. I've told you the story having about the school kids when I used to work at the hotel that I made cry. So pleased I don't work there anymore. Oh, that's the thing as well. Goats have started to spawn in here. This is a snowy slopes biome, this corner piece here. Then it's in the frozen peaks. Evening. Bad, JD, bad. Okay, let's begin the suffering. I think up here I should build some kind of observation thing, shouldn't I? As if you could look down at it. Thought you were friends. Alright, let's quickly do that. I'll jump into the Nether and then we will do your punishment. Okay. Uh-oh, it's not squeaking. I hope you're clipping all these, JD. Oh, actually, I've got a new button as well, which assists me with these things. I can tap that. Okay, let's go back to Spawn 1.0, and then we will... Actually, I need to go and charge up my tools. So we'll go there, and then we'll nip back to base and do whatever it was that I said I needed to go back to my base for. I think it was food. I don't actually need that anymore, do I? But we will deliver this box of rockets there as well, though, just to get it. So I've got some at the main base where I've been spending all my time with that bloody concrete machine. Actually, well, while we're there, let's investigate the concrete machine as well, because I don't know how much is left down there in the way of grey concrete. I think I've still got a whole load to process because I can only cope with so much. I still need 10 shulkers of white. The next project as well is going to require a whole rainbow of colours. But I'll show you when we get through to... yeah, this is the right one. When we get through with the thing. What's that? Then you're going to make sure that I forget to put... Oh, sea lanterns. I was that we were talking about yesterday. JD. Of course it's always raining. Okay, let's fire up the Stargate and we will you never know, I might be able to get the timing right this week. Standing by. Okay, I got my finger on the button. What are we betting that I can do it this week? I need to like practice with it. It's the delay from here to there. Nope, didn't do it. Too late again. It's that like fraction of a second delay. We're already through the gate before the before the transition started. Get back to your own dimension. Oh, I fixed that as well. I think someone must have had an accident and got attacked by a ghast over there. Oh, it's going to be horrible the day that the update comes and this doesn't work anymore. Right, let's quickly recharge this stuff. And whilst it's doing that, what sort of trouble have you all been up to today? Thinking about Frazzles, how many have you got left, JD? You must only have a couple of packets left, or you sort of pacing yourself. It's like one a week or one every other week. Get the shovel repaired. Oh, I've been doing a puzzle today with Junior. I do plan to do some puzzles on stream, you know, like with the board game setup. I just don't know when to put it in. It'll probably have to be a Thursday. That'll probably be the day that sort of like do it. Because that one I can run extra late. Was that busy day at work? Had to do a report on. Oh, we just copy and pasted it for 400, or just summarize them all as yeah, they're all rubbish. Okay, this is where the fun begins, because I have to travel along here an unknown length. I say unknown. I could bring the map up. Oh, I'm not trying to click. That's the screenshot. It's still open. Alright, so that's actually, it's not that far. What's the coordinates on that? 1,234. Okay, it's not as far as what I thought it was going to be for us to go and have a spy. Oh, no, I can't go yet. I need to nip back to spawn, because I need an incredibly important tool. Oh no, we need to go back to base. Yeah, there's no getting around of it. I need equipment. So yeah, we're going to have to, we'll come back to this. So remember, it was 1,224. 34 is where we need to be. Go there. I'm having loads of, just saying, like, with the clients, I'm having loads of fun with the clients. You know, the hotel one, the Live Valley. They owe hundreds. they're now out of contract with me because I wouldn't renew their service plan, because of their outstanding balance. So they actually rang me on the 1st, which it was a joke in itself, saying, "Oh, what I do? We're opening up a brand new campsite." I was like, "Well, that's good for you." Let's hop through that. Open up a new campsite when you want a system put on the things put on the website for it. It's like, well, you haven't paid. You said, months behind on your invoices. Oh, is this the rest of the concrete? Oh no, this is the rest of the sand. Right, let's just put that there. Right, I wanted an end chest. Have I got any in stock? I've got one more in stock, right? Some of those and one of those. Some of those. Yeah, actually, well, I'm gonna give it until the 28th of this month, because at the bottom of my invoices it does say, because I've already was it do one of them into one of those and into one of those. The Barbados holiday villas that I was supposed to be building the website for, it could have been live now, because they contracted me to do it on in December gone. And 2 seconds, I need my extra shulkers because they're up with the other site. I've been good to go. On my test server, I set it all. Set it all ready. I got any shells? I do. Right, let's do the shells way. So that I could build the website, because it's the same brand. It's going to be using the same basic template, so I've been good to go for months. But they won't give me any information about the hotel, about the villas. They won't give me the facilities or anything like that at all. All they gave me was the pictures and says just get on with it. It's like, well, I don't know anything about the hotel. What am I supposed to put in your bloody website? Well, best take a bed with us as well. And I keep badging them emails and phone calls, trying to get information off them for it. And now that once it ticked over the 1st of this month, I sent them a message saying that I'm invoicing you for the time that I spent. What am I coming here for? Oh yeah, stick. I'm invoicing you for the hours that I've spent at my £45 an hour rate on the project, and I'm closing the project. If you want to reopen it in the past, we can then renegotiate at my new rates. Because I last week I also put my rates up. Some places I've actually doubled my rates entirely for some things. And I've never heard back from them since. So if I don't hear back from them from the 28th, I'm going to send them their invoices in recorded delivery, and then I'm going to you can sleep here. Oh yeah, I probably should set a spawn point over here as well, shouldn't I? Oh, it's the middle of the day as well, so I can't actually sleep. So yeah, so I'm gonna send them it posted down, but before I post it, I'm gonna also include an invoice for the stamp. I think it's almost £1 now just for the basic thing, so I don't know what it's going to cost to have it signed for now. But I'll find out what that's going to cost us for a normal letter. Invoice them plus my rates on top of that. And then what I'm going to do as well, I'm going to embed a script in his website so that his website disappears after it just basically putting an opacity on the overall website, so that over the course of say a month, it's going to slowly disappear just to being a white screen whenever anyone loads it up. With the amount of grief he causes us, I'll be pleased. If I lose him as a client, to be honest. He never pays his bills. Okay. Fly into the void. Probably for the best, Chrissy. Yeah, that's one of my cheapest rates, royalty. Depending on what I'm doing, it goes up to 150 an hour. Oh, we're looking for volunteers. Hang on. This button, followed by that button, and then up. Now, everyone pay close attention, because I'm looking for this. Oh, that's good. I did bring an end chest with me. Oh, I could not remember if I'd placed one in here. It's really going to charge you those rates. And rightly so. Yeah, it depends what I'm doing. It also depends on the client as well. It's like I said, the permanent planters, I always give him a good deal. You know, like small businesses. Well, part of the whole reason, like, you know, in the sort of like the like with my business is to provide, you know, services at prices that aren't ridiculous. But obviously as well with everything the price of everything going up. I mean, I used to do what I call the small business package. So I would do like a product photo shoot, and the small business package would be that would also be for like Google Street View. The what they would get is I would charge them £75. I would come in for a couple of hours and hammer out a whole load of pictures, and then I would process them, but process them in fast mode, basically. So they would be shot through Lightroom as quickly as I could process them. Nothing like no like elaborate, in depth sort of like time consuming editing, and they would get the pictures back sometimes within 24 hours, depending on how many they were taken. The one that I did for a client the other day, small business package, it's now that is now 150 quid is what I charged for that one there. Just explored this village whilst we're here as well. But I only offer that to that package to like small businesses that are proper small businesses. Other companies, I do it like for the photo side anyway, is charged by approved photo. So if I could take 100 pictures, and they might they would turn around and say, "Oh, I want this photo, and I like this one and that one." It's like, well, each of those are going to be like £35 each. For each approved one, and those ones are like processed properly, like fully, should I say? Not necessarily properly. They're fully processed, so they've gone through Lightroom, they've gone through Photoshop, and all that stuff. What's in here? Gold. That's worthless. Actually, it's starting to get late. Let's. But there's actually more money in charging per approved photo, because what you'll find is the client will go, "Oh, I like this one here, but I also like that one there and that one there." It's like, well, that's going to be another if they do go for like larger bulks though, from the sets, the price goes down a little bit. Let's see, how much should I charge Chrissy? Chrissy gets the exploitation rates, doesn't he? Is that right, Volty? The board games, though, I do put them through my business, though. I put the receipts through whenever I purchase them. Well, there's nothing in this village. We need to nip into my creative world for a minute, though. But to be on the safe side, I'm going to go into the Nether. It'll be safer to stand on the roof. Oh, doesn't that look really cool? That the water's been frozen and held back from here. So where's that portal? There it is. Definitely JD. Alright, let's jump over to my creative world for a moment. Get hashtag blame Trizzy. I need a sound effect for that. I haven't got the perfect wooden door slamming though. That's what I'm going for. Wooden door slamming because as Chrissy's being locked in the shed. Now, where did I log out? Oh, this is where I logged out. Right, so this is what I've been working on. This is going to be the big exchange, but I've not... it's still a work in progress, but I'm going to take a schematic of what I've got so that I can see what it will roughly look like in like position where it is. But the idea will be this is going to be the side which is going to go to spawn 1.0. There's going to be 2 stations here so that you can get to the mega exchange via the rail network, but you can just you don't necessarily have to stop here. You can just have the express, which will take you straight between the 2 spawns. All the redstone on this side needs to be rotated 180 degrees. So I think what we might do is we're going to go and have a little scout. Then I think we'll come back into here and we will reset this, take it all out on this side, all the redstone, and then we will rebuild it the way that it's got to be. Also, that arrow there needs to be transferred over to there. Basically, it has to be the mirror of this bit here for the other side of the network. And this will be the bridge between Metro 1 and Metro 2, which will take a special ticket, which is the only ticket which will allow you to traverse the loop of despair. But for we'll have here as well, just as I say, a little bit where I'll just be like, hop out here, and this is a replica of my Bedrock world. Well, I think this bit here is anyway a replica of the Redstone testing warehouse, which you can see all the tutorials when I used to do the tutorial type ones. Oh, evening Black Horse. Yeah, you need a special golden ticket to traverse the networks. And outside as well, I've sort of expanded it to have like more sort of facilities. But yeah, there's sort of it's basically a combination of all the other ones there. Because I did this bit here in another world, but I'm going to extend the fence out to here just to keep it to one big square. The grass will get changed for something else that's only just there because that was what was on the double exchange schematic from when I built it originally. This needs to move 2 blocks in. It's too close to... Now I say this is the what's going to house these stations, but I don't know whether or not to do this one in one type of wood, and I think this one in a different type of wood. And also, this is not going to be concrete on this side. It's probably going to be, is it the basalt? Is that the one that gets generated? What's that there? Apparently Germany is between UK and Sweden, so oh. Oh, if we're all going to Germany, can we meet in Hamburg? Because I want to go to the Miniature Wonderland Museum. I want to go there for so many years. Back when I was in Newcastle, it would take me 14 hours to drive there. So from here, it would probably take 21 hours to drive there. That's using the Channel Tunnel. Assuming they didn't brick it up with the stupid Brexit thing. Okay, let's grab a schematic of this new selection. Rail test. Warehouse. Corner 1. Take that to there. Take that to there. Does it need to go up one more block? It can't do any harm to go up a block. Or 5. I don't think there's anything below, is there? Oh, there is. Yeah, there's a few things on here. I better take all these as well. Right, there we go. Oh, bugger. I've jiggled the mouse. Save. What's up there, JD? Here you are struggling with a redstone clock. I do have like a whole timers tutorial on my Bedrock series. I think it was like a 30-minute long episode where I discuss all different types of clocks, and I show like my design for the a little clock. It doesn't go like, it's not like a massively long one, but there's ways that you can extend it. Okay, let's save and quit. I've not seen that, the Coming to America 2. I don't know if that one's any good. You have to let us know when we need a film review. You have to put your film review in the film section on Discord. Here we go. That's convenient. For when we get blown up. Alright, let's see. Can I land? Nope, I can't. Yeah, so many of his films, like say from the 80s. One thing though I would not recommend with Eddie Murphy though is don't watch any of his like stand-up from the 80s. I had one of his stand-up shows on Netflix. This is years ago now. It was not watchable in my view anyway. It was just, I think I only got like 15 minutes through, and everything was just racist. I was like, no, I don't want any of that. WH rail test load placement. There's something weird with my setup here. Right, which way is the 0 line? The 0 line is this way. Actually, the 0 line is probably where the portal is. Oh, is Chrissy going around delivering all the teas? I suppose we've got to get some use out of him. You know, it's so difficult to get a full day's work out of him. I don't know how you cope, Royalty. Oh, not the microwave. It's bad enough that you don't use a teapot. £60 per cup. Right, this... Right, these 2 blocks are the 0 blocks. So that will come out of there into there. Yeah, this is the perfect one. Right. Is that right? No. I've inverted it slightly. So the building has to be on this axis no matter what we do. I said, no, do you Royalty? He didn't know how you put up with his antics. So this is the proposed location. To build the big warehouse. So what do you think? This being, I mean, it is like an out of the way place, which was part of the idea of why I wanted to make it. All the ways out here. I mean, I could obviously I can raise it. It might be better to raise it a few blocks. And I have to like remodel this. Actually, it would probably be easier to raise it a few blocks. How much does... Oh, no, actually, how much does that give up? Being such a big structure. So it might be easier to build up. Like, build up the surrounding environment. About meeting it halfway. Tell you what, let's just save a bit of time so we can stare at it. Let's just watch it in Spectator and see what we think. That might be an okay. It's that where we've got that height there is just, it's not too high, is it? I would only have to do minimal terraforming. Yeah, then just pull this mountain back here a little bit, recover it in snow. I think, yeah, that might be the right elevation for it. Let's lock it. Obviously, this is not the finished build. It's still got a lot to do, which we might as well go and do now. To be fair, these holes aren't going to exist. I'm going to block those off because the line would never really go there. Oh, unless it did. If we built something else somewhere in the space between tracks. Okay, let's hop back to regular mode. Okay, yeah, I think that will work. So that was a lot easier. Actually, whilst we're out here. That's quite the distance. That's 10,000. That's another 10,000. No, 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 forget it. I'm not making that much concrete. Alright, let's head back to base so I don't get confused when I log back in tomorrow. East, west. Should have brought some signs. Actually, I should probably integrate a portal into the design as well. But somehow make it secure. What's that? Only able to play on any other platform on 19, 17, and 15. What do you mean? Have you broken your PC again? So I'm telling myself no more buying games. Only games I plan is. Oh, is that the title for the the next one from the Stardew ones? I can't remember what it's called. Is there a release date for that, or is it just a case of just waiting? Oh, that one's multiplayer as well, so we can all play. I've got a few games in my wish list. But I mean, the last expense that I made for a game was the cooking simulator, which I think was definitely worth it. I've only seen the trailer for it, but I have started to get a lot of videos come up in my thing, saying about that the expanded or extended one or whatever it's called. Right, let's just hop over into the house. And we'll do this bit of redstone. I can show you if he's one. See the sort of games that I'm considering. 2 seconds, just pause it there. We will deploy the bouncy screen. Yeah, definitely for the good life. Oh, what's this? Cyberpunk needs another update. Well, it needs a lot more than just little updates, mate. It's maybe whether or not to go back to that on stream. I want to continue the story, but it was just such a mess. I mean, I remember like one boss fight we fought. They were just like they were phasing in and out of existence in a T pose. There was random cigars that were just floating, floating in the air. So right, let's see. So some of the games I got on the wish list are they're there temporarily because actually I've got them on Game Pass. I just never bothered to filter them out. You kind of zoom this in. Some of them are just ones that I've put in there because it looks sort of interesting, but I've got no intention of probably going back to them. Which is that one there? It's just I don't know what audio device that's going to come out of. What was Backbone? Oh, hang on a second. If it's got a rating on it, let's just make sure it's safe. So I think this was like a prologue to another game, but I can't remember. See, some of the stuff, it was like I was going through my iTunes wish list the other day, and I couldn't remember half the films because I'd put them in there so long ago. Oh, what have we got there, JD? 43k in the Ada eggs. The last floor. Last floor looked like a really interesting. Actually, it's only down to 199, you know. But this one looked like an interesting one. It kind of like gives me the. Do you remember likes of we played likes of Summerfield, you know, get games like that where it would probably just be one session to complete the game. But that one looked like an interesting one. Why does it always go back to the top whenever you go back? What else have we got in here? Oh, Wallpaper Engine. That was just because I was. That's actually a game, is it? What's royalty got there? 17k in the Ada eggs. Epic Battle Simulator 2. I've watched Outside Xbox play that. And we've played the other Battle Simulator thingy-majig, whatever it's called. Islanders. Oh yeah, I've never seen the trailer for that one. It looked quite interesting. Flowers is, I believe, from the same people that made Journey. Journey was a really, really good game, and that's like their sequel that I've never got around to playing yet. It was supposed to come out on the what did you call it? It was supposed to come out on the Apple TV, and as far as I'm aware, it never did. Tea Garden Simulator. I think I saw some other videos for that, and I kind of went off the idea of it, so that could probably come off the wish list, to be honest. 7 Days to Die. Loads of people are playing that, or at least they were playing that, weren't they? But I've never really. Actually, did I not get that free on Epic? I got that free on Epic. 60 seconds. That's, I think, is really overpriced. I'm waiting for that one to come down to the 99p range. What was this one? Is this a story game? Paperbark. What's that about? Oh, thinking about other different games. I rejiggled the schedule. I might have to rejiggle it again because I might change it to a Thursday. But there's another new game that I got yesterday. Pardon me, a free one. It looked quite good, and it's got a cat in it. It was a charming game that tells the beautiful short story of a wombat. Bush is very hot in the Australian summer. I mean, this one definitely, I'm sure, I vaguely remember it. It sounded interesting, but I think it's just overpriced for it being a short story as well. Rethink. I missed that again. This one regularly comes down to like 70p. And I keep forgetting to jump on and get it because I'm not paying £7 for it when it comes down to 79 pence. Star Wars Jedi Knight Academy. That is more of a reminder to me to find the disc more than anything. Medieval Engineers. Oh yeah, I went off the idea of that one. You got the House Flippers DLCs. Phoning Home sounded interesting. Train Station Simulator. Or Train Station Renovator even. Drifter. I sort of vaguely remember those pictures there, one that sounded roughly interesting. Journey to the Centre of the Earth, that is a reminder as well for me to find the disc. Apparently the Steam version is an abomination and it's missing loads of content, but I've got the original discs from when the game first came out in the early 2000s, and I never finished it because it was a game that me and my cat Minty played together. The only reason I bought it, I got the demo for Journey to the Centre of the Earth, this point-and-click adventure, and my cat Minty, she couldn't take her eyes off my laptop. She was obsessed with watching this game, so that's why I went out and bought the full game. And we got partway through it together because she just something about it, I don't know. She just loved watching that game. But I got partway through it and I lost her. I never got back to playing it to finish it. I would like to find my disc because my disc version is better than the Steam version. So that's the mission with that one. Space Quest Collection. Oh yeah, that's another point-and-click adventure game, isn't it? I don't know what that is. Dark Side Detective. Yeah, it's another point-and-click one that sounded like it would be interesting. There is no way, Rogue Dimension. Can't quite remember that one. Ultimate Chicken Horse. Yep. Oh, Cluster Truck. That kid. I'm taking that off right away. That's been on there for a couple of years now, actually, because it eventually came to Game Pass and we played it on one stream. No. Jump King. That's one of those like super frustrating ones, so I thought that would be like fun. I don't know how to pronounce that, but this game here as well. Cursed hexagons. Happy Game. Can't quite remember what that was. World of Goo. I used to play that on. I don't know if it was on my iPad or if it was on my PSP. But I did play it when it originally came out. 2008 when that one came out. Planet Base. Yeah, there of course Journey as well. I've got Journey on the PS4. It's a nice little game, that one. Oh, good. Oh, yeah, of course, the DLCs, which these are stupidly overpriced. I don't think... I've kind of like lost interest in purchasing them because the prices for what you're actually getting is not really... I don't think it's worth it. If you got all of the other DLCs... I mean, have you seen the new Farmyard DLC and stuff like that as well? Because you get chickens and stuff. But at these prices, they want way too much for a DLC. I mean, I didn't even pay that much for the full game. You know? It says the Henry Stickmin collection, Fabled Lands. Oh yeah, I've got the books of this, and I was debating whether or not to do it digitally or just do it. I was going to make my own sort of like emulation of it, but I wanted to take a look and see what their interface looked like before doing my own. I can't remember that one. Escape Simulator. Oh, Gas Station Simulator. Yeah, I would really like to give that one a go, but I'll wait for it to come in the sale, or a better sale than that at least. Dirt 4, what else we got in there? This one looked like an interesting one. World of Diving, it's supposed to be rubbish. Oh, this is another one as well that I wanted to give a go of as well. That would go on like a storytelling night. You got The Forest there as well, Lord of the Rings. Outlaw of the Old West. I have to look back into that again. Everyone was playing this at one point, but I watched a few videos of it and it didn't really grip us. Or Call of the Sea as well. Yeah, that is one I definitely want to play, but I have it on Game Pass, so I don't have to worry about it here. This one here as well is another one which would be another like adventure sort of night, probably a single one. This one looked quite amusing as well. But for what it is not worth 15 or 16 quid. I would pay no more than £7 for that. Power Wash Simulator. Oh yeah, Route 96. Definitely want to pick that up. Oh, what have I just pressed? Oh, bug, I've done it again. Somewhere down here. Yeah, Route 96, that is a one that I definitely plan to pick up as soon as it is in a sale. I'll 100% taking that one up. Police Simulator. Now, I have actually seen a bit of that and it was a bit pants. I'm waiting for this to come back down. I missed it again. I got the email in the morning saying it was always down to such and such a price that I forgot about it because it was down to like quids over Christmas from like the 18 quid. Because I used to play all those on the on the original PlayStation. I thought it'd be fun to play those again. What else we got in here? The Call of the Wild. I've already got that on Epic. Ranch Simulator. Actually, I think I've already got Prison Architect on Epic as well. No, it's on that something or other website. 1,000 Versions of the Mist. The Good Life. It's crazy expensive. 2 Point Hospital. I think it's on Game Pass though. Subnautica as well. I've technically played the first one in that I got all the Xbox achievements. It took me 45 minutes to do it. Got Snowrunner there. Bus Simulator, that looks quite a good one. I've watched a few streams of that. Was that 2 Point Hospital is free on Amazon? I'll have to have a look. Is that like the thing where you go on Twitch and you press the drop down menu and it goes to that game thing? Did you get it through that, do you? Because that'd be far better to play that game with a mouse. I have to investigate that. Icarus, I'm not 100% sure about that one. I've watched like Molly stream it a few times, and I was only sort of like half watching because I was doing other things at the time, but I'll give it a go when it comes down cheap. Kerbal Space Program, for a game that has been out as long as that, I absolutely refuse to pay those crazy money. It's a game by now, considering I think there's a sequel out now. The first one should only be quids. Couple of quid. Yeah, Beyond the Steel Sky. We have to play that one as well. The second that comes in a sale, I'll grab it. Oh, this one here as well. I added this one here because it looks like it's been made on the cheap. And if you look at the character, her eyes look just weird. What else we got in here? The Civilization ones as well there. If I had a VR thing, we would do the Alex one. Mass Effect. We've got Grand Theft Auto's in there. Yeah, that crime scene cleaner is still coming soon. I don't know if that's ever going to come out now. Oh, I completely forgot about the Lord of the Rings Gollum game. Cafe Owner Simulator. Yeah, I didn't even know this was going to be a thing. Stargate Timekeepers. Yeah, Chrissy's favourite is Civilization. It's been so long since I played those types of games. The store is closed. Coming soon. And this is the VR simulator one that we do, the proper like walking simulators. This is his new one that's going to be coming out soon. I do have a pre-release of it, but I'm not sure if I'm allowed to stream it, so I just decided just not to. But I do have the pre-release of that off him. And then of course you've got House Flippers, Farm Simulator. But yeah, that's the sort of thing that's on my wish list thing. Most of them are probably, I'm basically just waiting for most of them to remind me to go and get them on Game Pass. Okay. I think what we'll do is we will start by manipulating this selection. I think I need to move it 2 blocks in. So the end of the track is in line with that there. Oh, maybe I moved it in a lot further. So that's going to be in line there. So if I move that 1 more slot. Yeah, that'll be the position for that. Okay, let's lock that up. What's that there? Turnip Boy commits tax evasion. You guys are off to bed now, are you? So I'm probably just going to do a little bit of work on this for a little bit, and then I don't want to be up too late myself tonight. I'm still exhausted from Sunday night stream. I think it was either the second or third longest stream I've done. Oh, hang on, what's going wrong there? Did it do it? I must have done it, it's just gone weird. Yeah, have a good night, but we'll catch you later on. Try and keep Chrissy out of trouble. I know it's difficult. And I'll post a picture of that game that has the cat in it, so you can see what it was I was rambling about. turn that off. Oh, crikey. Wish these was actually clear. Okay, so that takes care of... That should now be in line. So those two are in line with that. Let's put those there. So that will be the stations. Ooh, that could be a technical problem. Oh yeah, that's going to cause an issue. Do I have to build this one bigger then? I know I can't because the roof matches. Ah, damn you, symmetry. Okay, let's just try and make this a little bit easier for ourselves. Area select. Oh yeah, I deleted the selection, didn't I? Mash the keyboard. I think I'm putting like some glass panes in the ceiling as well on this. Okay, now load crate placement from memory. Mode 2 and rotate. See that? Oh no! Does that work? No, it doesn't. That's got to be there, hasn't it? For the magic of symmetry. Right, let's just get rid of these bits here. Oops. Leave that where it is for a minute. Let's just take out them just to save a bit of time on that. Pop those out there. Pop that out there. Okay. Definitely in line with that. Yeah, definitely looks like it's in line. There we go. Oh, better get rid of those as well. So, have you got anything fun planned for tomorrow then? What sort of chaos are you getting up to? Oh, is that in the right place? Oh, yeah, it is. It is. It's just the way I was looking at it funny. Oh. Okay, what did I put in there? So that space there, I have those blocks there. Yeah, the outer wall's going to have to be rebuilt, I'm reckoning. And where should I integrate? Actually, right in the center here. If I might be able to build a thingy. What's it? Might be a nice spot for it. All right, let's just for now. Let's just put this bit in here, though. So that goes like that. Yeah, I thought that's what I did. Take out these bits here. Okay, that'll work for that. It probably would be better. Yeah, I'm gonna have to rebuild the whole outer wall, aren't I? From each of them, really. To be honest, it'd probably be a lot easier to scrap. Yeah, we'll do that. Make the whole lower bit can all be this stuff. Cobbled deep slate. What's its Minecrafty name? Cobbled deep slate, yeah. So if I was to go fill from there to here with cobble deep slate, and then if I was to go fill from here now you spell cobbled. Cobble deep slate. Fill from here. Cobble deep slate. Right, so that gives us that little ring there. How big are these? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are they all 6? Apart from the one next to the gate? 3, 4, 5, 6. Did I maintain that over here? 6. Now 6 makes it awkward for lighting, but I suppose it won't really matter if all the lighting is contained on the inside. Okay, what will that do? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So technically it's there. Seven, 5, 6, 7, 7. What were these ones? They were 7 apart, and these ones are 6 apart. Ugh. Right, if those ones are still 7... See, I'd probably want to take away that and just have one entrance to the place over there. Yeah, put 6 across to there. Six, 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is it always one space away? Oh, I'll have to think about that. I have to sit and measure it. Okay, let's have a little look on the inside though. Because there are certain things that we can just technically get rid of. Because this won't be necessary in the completed model. Just a question of what do I want to place over the hole? Do I just want to brick it up? Do we use a different type of brick? Or do I fill it with... Do we seal it this way? Or, what type of brick things do we have? About these, we never use these blocks. Does it like stand out a bit too much? Maybe it's the grey ones would be better there. Or do we go with the caged ones? I think this one kind of is a bit too much. See, it kind of matches because the rest of the build's made out of bricks. What do you think? Oops, why did I take that off? Give me a standard piece. I could always rig this to anyone that does somehow find the... No, it'd be more funny to have people in an infinite loop. Okay, I'm going to try an experiment, which I don't think will work. Actually, no, it might actually work, you know. It might save me like an hour. Ooh. Yeah. Nah. I can't spell. Actually, yeah, 'cause it's got to be like this. So rather than confuse myself, I'd do it from this side. Although technically, this is going to cause more problems in the long run. But it doesn't matter. What could possibly go wrong? Exactly, spelling and grammar is optional. I don't know why, but right, I have like Grammarly installed into Chrome and everything else. It won't correct. It comes say like well, if I'm typing things on other pages, it works fine. And when you move the mouse over it, it pops up with a thing, and it'll say it gives you like a suggestion, and you click on it and it changes it. However, in Twitch chat, it won't let me do it. It pops up saying, "Oh, this is the correction." I click on it and it doesn't make the change, and then it acts as if it's made the change, but it won't come back with the red line. So I'm now having to go back whenever I'm doing Twitch chat. I'm now basically going to have Word open, so that anything I type, I can spell check it in Word before I send it to make sure it's not like the completely wrong word. Okay, let's do. Do that, then I'm going to come out of here. Then we are going to go MP load from memory. Page. Yep, app working definitely is intended. Okay, now I need to go to change schematic mode. Oh, what happened? Oh. And we are going to painfully attempt to eliminate all the unnecessary blocks. There is other ways of doing this, but I'm just going to do it the irritating way. There's better ways of doing what I'm currently doing, but I mean, like putting like extra rubbish into memory, and it's just F it. Don't do effort on days ending in Y. Hey. There'll be a few stray artifacts, but once I drop this into the world, they'll just detonate. Because there won't be any support structures for them. Not well. It's all Chris's fault. Okay, let's get rid of all these other random bits as well. Get a shot of all of these. My nose is still really badly blocked. I tried. I got like the stuff that the doctor gave me. I was able to get like some more of it from Amazon. That's supposed to help like wash your inside of your nose out and what have you. Every time I use it, as soon as I use it, within like a second, my nose just completely seals up as soon as I use it. Cannot win. Okay, right, we need another selection window first before I do anything else. Do I still have that other selection? No, I deleted it. Oh. Right, what we're going to do here now is we are going to very carefully. I don't mind doing little bits by hand and what have you. You know, that's not a problem. If it just saves a little bit of time. Grab that corner. Okay, that should be okay. Okay, let's just throw that selection out the window. And we'll press this button here. That should be okay. Let's just do a quick count. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that should be in the right place. Yeah, blue is mirrored to blue, and you got thingamajig over there. The default route is here. Okay, just put that selection over there so it's out of my way. And then we'll just do that. Followed by that. Get rid of that because that was just where we did the thing before. So realizing now that I should have actually replaced the concrete with something else before placing it. Right, you know, let's just see what it would look like with the deep slate. Because I can always just use that selection to make a fresh selection. Right, so mode 9. It's not deep slate at all, is it? What's that funny block that we wanted to use? Can't remember what it's called now. It's one of those new ones. It's made in that fly machine. I think this is it. That's technically wrong. That'll be the way that it spawns. This gets so complicated doing one of these. So that's what it would technically look like. Or should I just... see... yeah, that's going to do that as well, isn't it? Ah, bugger. Should I leave it? No, it would be better, I think, if it was like properly separated in the center to be the new material. Okay. Turn that off for a minute. We're going to need a new selection. Because we're going to have to delete everything that we just deleted before and do it again. Right, pull that to there. Just got to make sure that it doesn't take the lamps because I can't be bothered to redo the lamps. Okay, like that, and like that. That's not on the ground, is it? No. Okay, and... Okay, then we will go over to here. Bring this in. Then we will put the placement... Oh, no, we can't. Put that over there so it's out of the way. Yep, the fiddly bits. Then I will put this selection out here in case I want to use it again. So yeah, so once it crosses this line, which I think we should probably make a... a line going around there, do you think? To differentiate the two segments. Okay, then we do that there. Of course, manually placing these is going to be a pain in the ass as well, isn't it? Okay, so now we've got that. It's one good thing, by double clicking I can replace them. Like that. To reposition them. Pop those there. Yeah. Sorted. Oh, just need to put a rail there and there. So yeah, so that's the divide between Metros 1 and 2. Yeah, the little fiddly bits inside there will need to be replaced as well. Let's replace all of this. Then at least it's done. Don't have to worry about it. See all the railway that's just getting tossed at us. Uh-oh. Oh dear. Something went funny when we've copy and pasted this. Something has gone wrong. We may have pasted the wrong schematic by the looks of this. Oh dear. Alright, let's just eliminate everything that's in the interior. And then... and we'll reinstall it. So this is the bit that has to be made out of this. How did I manage to screw this up so badly? I sense a certain hashtag appearing. See, it's the odd spacing. Technically, I should make this bigger. Yep, exactly, JD. Right, let's get... Okay, that takes care of those. Oh, I forgot about these bits. Easier to come down from the top. Okay, so we should have in our menu this one here. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay, so that's where that needs to go. It's such a shame. It could really do with being just here, you know, to be honest. But it would kind of like screw with that symmetry there. I could always make it weird. Okay, let's make it weird. Lock and turn off. So we'll put that there. We'll put that there. So that comes down there. Then see, I don't really like that. Don't like the idea of immediately twisting. But it would make the station work properly, that's the thing. Need a barrel. Fell to my doom. See, from above it'll look fine. When you arrive here, you'll come here and you will get spat out here and you should land here. Then the cart will carry on and get recycled. So when you start, there'll be the initial chug. You know what, let's just test it. Let's put the... Put these in place. Because the only way we're really going to know is if we actually put a thing on it. And in theory, we should get thrown out over that way and just fall into the chasm. Oh. Hang on, what's going on here? Did I forget to delete these? It's all gone horribly wrong. Oh, something has gone really... I know, it's not as bad as what I thought it was going to be. Okay, that should work then. Then we just need to make the floor, really, don't we? Also, probably replace that. Actually, let's go inside and we'll do the ceiling decoration. So it butts right up against here. There we go. Yep, that should be alright for that. So all the other weirdness should have despawned by now. Okay, what was there was something else I was thinking. Oh yeah, that was it, wasn't it? Okay, well if this one's green, what kind of concrete should we use for the other side? Orange, maybe? So there's an arrow on either side now pointing in the way that it's going. Was there anything else like weird we could do with this? Maybe we've changed that to copper, maybe. Ooh, what flavour of copper? Try it with the... Which was like another variant on the stairs for copper. Yeah, we'll try it like that and see what we think. Oh, hey, that's an idea. Nope. Oh, I thought I put the wax ones down. Right, there we go. That should all be waxed now. Yeah, we'll do something like that for the middly bit. What type of wooden slab should we use for the floor in here? Use the dark. See what we get. all these as lower slabs as well. So nothing will hopefully spawn unless they've patched that out of it as well. Is there any date for the next version? Yeah, the 19. Is it 19? What are we playing on at the minute? Oh, actually, hang on. Let's have a look. Cobblestone. Too much contrast. No clue. I kind of like it's like even with like 118. I'm kind of like I've stopped paying like attention to all the like the snapshot stuff and all that. I don't really look into it anymore. Not like I used to. Now, realistically, there's going to have to be a basement, and we might as well actually build the basement. I'm trying to decide, is it worth it? I think this floor looks quite nice though. Do we make it look like there's a basement from above? One block there. So if you walk over here, and if you were to look down here, you would say, oh, look, there's stuff there. But it's actually only on one side. That's where the floor would technically be. Or do I just give in and we just build a solid wall? There's already going to be a crazy structure. Let's just see what it looks like. Actually, it doesn't need to technically go all the way for like a basement-y thing. It could just run to here. What do you reckon? Are you onto the Jaws movies now? So I've never watched those either. So if you're in here, if you get down here, this is kind of what you just see. Can you get... Right, you can get in underneath there, so that means that I could just use this as the entranceway, like stairway to get underneath. I kind of want to change that other block to something else though. But to show that it's significant, what's it called? Deep slate chisel. Hopefully I replaced that block quick enough that the sand block didn't drop. Fall into obscurity. Nope, the sand block is still there. Let's swap out the sand block on this side. There we go. So what do you reckon? That would be an alright kind of floor for this? Now the basement floor in here though, we should probably put it as something different. I don't know if it's just normal. The normal stone, do you reckon? Okay, well, yeah, we'll do it this way. What's that? You went? Wait, oh, you went to the pictures to see it when it first came out, did you? I've never seen that one. I tried. Well, thinking about like fish-based horror films, I tried watching the. I got the DVD of it, the Piranha 3D one. Impossible to watch, at least for me anyway. There's infrasound in it, and the second that the title started to roll, apparently that's where the infrasound plays, and the headache that I got was just unbearable. I was in pain. I think we only got like 5 minutes through the film, and I had to turn it off, and I was in pain until the following day. Oops. Of course this is a slime junk. Well, why wouldn't it be a bloody slime junk? Let's leap out of there. Okay, that's everything down here lit. Everything inside of here also still looks lit. So no spawns. Okay, now we just need to replicate that on the other side. So where's our trusty stick? Please tell me we still have an area selection handy. Yes, we do. Oh, no, we better make it bigger. No, let's just make it smaller. Change your mind. Okay, and... got those inventful names there. And... pull that from... No. Pull that from memory. Spin it. Realize that I have the selection tool selected. Ah, we can spin it this way. Okay, that needs to come here, then it needs to go up by one, is that? Back by one. Wait, oh. There we go. That looks like it's in position. Okay. So we've got that there. Let's grab the flooring. So I said a few times like we're thinking like horror films and what have you. Have you guys seen? I don't know if it's sometimes it's on Netflix, sometimes it's on Amazon, but the movie As Above, So Below, because it's only on the rare occasion that I'll actually watch a horror film, and that is one of the few films, like the few ones that I actually will. It's in the catacombs in Paris. And there's also one, the translation is Devil's Pass. Oh, why do I get this funny feeling I've made a mistake here? Okay, let's put the next bit of floor in and see what happens. Is that right? What did I do there? Did I extend it? I did extend it. Yeah, I did that as well. Right, might be easier to do this from underneath. I still think there's something being... I've duplicated something wrong in here. Find out when I do the final testing. Okay, so the next question is, I suppose, what to do with the fence. What to do in the middle. I think this might be a good spot to put like a large what the hell do you call it? Of course I didn't put it in my inventory. So how many blocks is that across? Oh, and it has a middle block. If I can get any crying obsidian. I think I used all of it making those anchor things. Then whatever floor we put into it. I think it might still be a good idea to have this stuff as the partition. Do that across there, and we will do Same over here, just to keep it even. I don't know, it looks a bit... I feel like I want it to be higher. So to do that, it would have to take this kind of a shape. I mean, to be honest, I could... do the other portal weirdness like what I did on the Cosmic server, where I had one portal that would actually take you to 2 spaces, depending on where you were. And how you entered the portal. Could have like 3 weird-ass portals there. That too weird? What do I do in the space in the middle? Oh, we're already using deep slate tiles. Not steep slate. Deep slate. I've already using that, aren't we? Deep slate brick. Would it be too much of a contrast? What would be kind of like, you know that mod. I don't want to put like loads of mods on the server, which is why I'll not do it. But you know the mod where the portal can take the shape of whatever it is, as long as the volume is within the tolerances of a portal's allowance. You know, that's then you could have a weird shape. But on the old Cosmic server, which when I get the time at some point, I'm just too busy with work. When I get the time, I'm going to change over, the server 2 back to the old Cosmic world. Well, because there's like things like the 10 chunk slime farm, I just want to like go and visit it again, because that was such a mega project that took so long to do. But the portal at my base, where all my farms are, the way that I set it up was, if you walked into the portal on this side, it would take you to my base. If you walked into the portal in this base, it would take you to the end portal. So depending, I said so it was, depending on which one of these blocks you walked in on, was depending on where it took you, the portal. Oh, that'll all need to be lit up. I think what I might do here is I'm not going to do today, but you see I've got like the skylights in here. I'm going to do something similar here, but I'll work that out at a later date. I don't know what to put in the floor here, in this space. What do you reckon? The old Redstone testing warehouse layout, I'm keeping to these slabs. And for the Redstone testing warehouse, you'll notice everything is sunk down a block, with the steps going up and down. That's so that if I was ever testing anything that had like water or lava, there was no chance of it flowing outside of the zone and destroying anything else. So I was thinking about like the blackstony ones. I mean, I've got like, I've used the what's that called again? That's deep slate tile. Let's have a look. Blackstone. Polished blackstone brick. Is that the one? Or do I... let's just reverse this here. I would use a fill command, but with slabs, I never know which way it's going to go. Sometimes it saves a lot of faff just do it manually. So I don't know whether or not I should like mix it, you know, so as to have like say a pattern, you know, kind of like how this has got like a pattern sort of thing. Whether or not to like make a few different types of block that's in there. We could probably, what do you reckon? Maybe some of the wart slabs right next to the portal. Do you reckon? Because I never really used those in builds ever. We're almost there. Oh, I have to go all the way over here to get back up. Right, what's it called again? Is it just red? Right, let's put a few of these different like ones in our inventory just to see what we think. Isn't there some other variant? Oh yeah, with the new ones. But I needed. I can't remember. It was ages and ages ago. I needed the. Oh no, that was it. Yeah, it was these blocks. I was farming these blocks. That was it. So I built like it was just like a single platform thing where I could spam the mushroom things and very quickly destroy it. It was just like a temporary farm because I knocked it down after I'd finished with it. But yeah. What on earth am I clicking on here? I'm very confused. I'm always trying to do it like minimizing the different blocks. Wasn't there another red variant? Oh no, never mind. I remember what I'm thinking of. Slab's confusing me. Yeah, I've got a fair amount of the Nether wart stuff because I have a small farm for it, and I needed tons of it when I made the potion factory. But, I mean, this is not a massive amount. If this is what I would, you know, if I choose to go with this, and I might actually even have this in stock. To be fair. What do we reckon? I'm better at designing redstone contraptions than things like this. It was technically one block wrong, but that's just because of the general spacing of the building. There's nothing really I can do about that, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, for the amount, yeah, like you're saying there, I mean, the amount that's even just growing on my base would probably be enough just for this little, like, wee handful. But I might actually already have enough in stock anyway, because I did make some. The only worrying thing here is if something was to say walk through the portal that shouldn't. How am I going to prevent it from interfering with the base? Because the exchanges anyway. What are you doing up there? The exchanges anyway are like the safest places on the server because there's nothing that can spawn inside of them. There's light levels all high and low and everything. You know, there's torches hanging from the ceiling. You've got all the things along the floor, the walls. You know, if you're out adventuring and you're, you find yourself in trouble, get yourself to one of these exchanges. They are completely safe. So I keep referring to them as fortresses. You know, there's gates on either side. The gates close automatically as you come in. Double doors on all the entrances, all the way around the outside. There's a safe room with all the equipment, all the crafting things. Cupboards that could potentially have supplies in if I ever bothered to bring any out to them. And then, a bed as well to sleep in. And these are, on the ones on the server, these are actually all full with fuel as well. What I might do is, I originally, right, every single one of these has a paper making facility to make tickets for the network. But I think I want to make upgrade all of the exchanges to each have an actual basic food farm. Some kind of automatic food farm. So that, stranded in the middle of nowhere, you come across one of these exchanges and you could technically survive in it. Yeah, we could place gates. I always think putting gates around the portals always makes it look untidy. That's why I try to like come up with alternative like solutions. If we're going to stick with the red brick, could we make a pen? Oh no, the slabs make this weird. Might just have to make some kind of like isolating barrier across here. What flavors of fence have we got? Nether brick fence. What does that look like? Oh, is that the purple one? Yeah. No good. I don't know. I'll have to have a little bit of think. Can they travel over wool carpets? Oh no, the slabs. Because I've got a dipped floor. Maybe just have to come up with some... Oh no, I don't think it actually works for that. I think like do we like just protect the other side? Like bring it down an extra block or something. Let's hang on. Do we wrap it or something? Actually, just in general, I quite like that on there. just distracted by something else. Oh, it's a shame we couldn't place these halfway. I don't really like that on top of there, though. Nothing's going to spawn up there anyway, it's fully lit. Don't know quite from where it's fully lit, but it is lit. What's that? We'll dig down a few, then place the... So, 2 seconds. We'll utilize the redstone testing warehouse for what for what it was intended for. Should we like do like the double thing where you stack? So we'll still walk along here. So we could replace that with that. Do you mean build it up by 3 layers? Oops. So kind of like that. Is that what you mean? Like do the 3 like 3 high of it, and then 2 seconds. I go grab a block. Miniaturized. So if a mob wants to come through, they would just basically stand on this little bit here, because they would think it's a plummet to their doom. I like this little bit here. a shame that I mean, I don't know whether or not, 'cause I can't remember how Minecraft does it. Is it just that there is a random chance that something will come through? Or is it that it has to be something that was on the other side that could come through? Because I could just put like some... I could put like that on the Nether side to prevent anything coming through. But I can't remember how the thing works for it. Let's grab that. Yeah, it is nice with the red brick here, isn't it? I thought you could mix the crying obsidian. Oh. I was sure you could mix the crying in with it. That's a bit of a disappointment. Can't use the crying. I thought that you could. I thought it was one. I thought you could like mix and match it. Oh well, that's a. Oh well, I won't need that block then. I suppose that the corner pieces don't class, don't like count, do they? What would it look like with the corner pieces being? Ooh, couldn't. I preferred it when they were in the middle. Oh well, you just do it the normal way instead then. Yes, so yeah, there is like a random chance that it could just spawn a pigman in. So I think, is there any other way that I could trick them? Even if they were just isolated to the center. I mean, I'm not really going to be hanging around here too much, really, I suppose, at the end of the day. It's like one of those just weird like structures that's going to be in the middle of the world. But I would like to build some little farms or something in here as well to make the place have that little bit more sustainability. Or turtle egg to draw them to a particular location. Have like a spot here where they could just walk and then just drop down. I wonder if I should make... outside of here, where I've got grass at the minute, parts of this, like a couple of blocks in over, could be like maybe make the first 2 rows going around here could all be crop growing, couldn't it? Could just be like a ring of potatoes going all the way around. That might be a good idea. I'd rather it was an automatic farm. But it's too much of a pain in the arse. The automatic crop farm that I've got back at my base is too much of a hassle. I mean, I do have the space over here. We could potentially make an auto farm here for doing any crop. But we do have like all the space around here. We could like turn it into like allotments for the different things. Because I'm going to dispense with these entrances. These entrances are going to be removed. There's only going to be one way in or out of here. Well, two ways if you count the rail lines. But there's only going to be one gate, and this is going to be it for getting into the facility. Yeah, could do like could do it with like a villager breeder sort of style. Oh, that was the thing as well. My villager breeder on Cosmic, it had I had a thing so that when I wasn't technically using it, so rather than deactivating it, it just it would automatically execute the excess villagers. Because if too many villagers build up, it produces like too much lag. so I had like the killing chamber when too many of them built up. All right, you know what? I'm just looking at the time. I think we will wrap it up there for today. I didn't realise we were past midnight. It's almost my early night. Like 3 hours, almost. I think we'll wrap it up here. We've done absolutely loads of work on this, though. We've got both of these station platforms built. We've got the redstone done in there. We've replaced the redstone in here. We've done all the arrows and bits like that, just for the cosmetic things. I've changed this to this, because we'll see what we think of that. I don't know. Should it be... Actually, I mean, this is an old design. I could quite happily change all of these for sealands. Because at the time when I first made the first exchange, I didn't have the Grumpy Fish Farm. So, I was growing these lights. So I could replace the floor. Actually, it'd be easier to replace the floor from underneath. That noise. But I'll save that for another day, otherwise I'm going to get distracted and start building more and more stuff. I need to have a little bit of a think about the fence. I'm going to have to measure it out properly. It might be an idea maybe just to extend it by... I might be in a position where I can keep it symmetrical if I maybe extend this out maybe by 1 block, say. If I'm going to put like some external manual farms, it might be a good idea maybe to double this gap. So you got this gap here. I could double it out and make a really nice big field area, as long as it's all contained in the safe zone. Is what we're like looking at, really. That contrast with the white and the black is I'm starting to like that more. Plus, these blocks are going to be so much more easier to attain because I can use a flying machine to make the lines, whereas these I have to place them manually. But the idea is, if I just grab, I will use the redstone testing warehouse again for the way it was intended. I say the way intended. I'm just going to these aren't orientated the way that they'll be, but it just saves a bit of fanning on. So in Metro 2, will hopefully let's go grab a powered rail. The 2.0 rail network, with a bit of luck, will look like this. But only for the 100,000 block journey from here that will go. This lane here that comes out will do that all the way to spawn 2.0. From then, I will decide whether or not I want to roll that out across the entire network. But I need a machine that will roll this out like this. The problem is going to be powering it. So let's... because this ain't going to work, is it? I was wondering if you could do it that way. And it would be too much work to come along and keep doing that on the underside. So it may be that we have to use... like that. Do you reckon? Because I don't want to be having to come back and have to keep like knocking out every 10 blocks to put a redstone block and then putting the thing on. If I can come along with like 1,000,000 switches, which I have the resources to make shulker boxes of those, I don't think it interferes with a boat, does it? Boat. Let's put that there. No, I mean, that was me pushing against that as well. Ooh, I lost a purple. And it didn't interfere with it. Yeah, I think that's going to be the way forward, isn't it? Yeah, so yeah, that'll be what the rail network is going to look like when it comes out of this side. Once it gets up to Y100, that'll be what it is. It'll have another little bit that'll like jiggle it out, and along the 0, 0 line, so both 0 blocks will be ice. Once I've built a machine that can do it. I hate doing flying machines. They're a nightmare for me. But we'll see how it goes. There was a one I was looking at that can build this, and it might be a bit naughty, but it can produce the rails as it goes as well. I don't know. I don't really want to use it. But I want to test it though, just to see if it even works. Alright. We are going to wrap it up here. Pressing buttons. Save that. And we will go and see. Oops, wrong button. Who is online that we can go and harass. So, tomorrow... Where's Discord? Why is there like 200 messages at me? Alright. Who's at me in here? Oh, the book club again. Pick some better books and I'll join in more often. Those books I would never touch. Okay, what was I saying there? Tomorrow. Tomorrow is... Oh, tomorrow is the final episode of Jurassic Park the game. Episode 4, The Survivors. And it left it on like a proper cliffhanger last week. So we'll pick up the story from where it left off. So I have to. I might do a little recap myself tomorrow and see like exactly where the dialogue finished at the end of last week's episode 3. Thursday we have Trials Rising, so that'll be a nice frustrating one. That'll be, see how many times I can scream at the at the controller. Friday we have Stardew Valley. Unless something goes wrong, then it will be Counter-Strike. Saturday is South Park: The Stick of Truth episode 7, where we're going to Canada. Unless something goes horribly wrong, in which case it'll be Counter-Strike. And then on Sunday we have a super short stream. It's probably going to be maximum an hour, most likely 45 minutes. We are going to be playing the super short game, Aperture Desk Job. The game itself takes think I had problems. I sat in the menus for a little bit. On Steam, it says I paid 35 minutes. But I was in the menus fiddling with the dials for a bit, so it's probably 25 minutes at most for the game. So that'll be a super short one on Sunday. Okay, let's go and see who is online. That close that. I don't need that open anymore. Who have we got online? Right, we are going to go and see the Guff guy because he is online playing Layers of Fear 2. What was that there that I've missed? I cannot guarantee tomorrow. Black Horse. I have 2 really big projects I'm working on with clients. I've got to get another stack of photos, did another photo shoot for a client this afternoon. I need to get the those shots over to him by lunchtime. At least, and I still have a massive programming project, so just have to see how it goes. If I've got time, I've got time, but I cannot guarantee that I'll have time tomorrow there. But for now though, let's hop over and see the Guff guy. So thank you for watching, everyone. Have a good night, and if I find the right button, I'll see you all next time. Thank you for joining me today. If you are enjoying our journey and would like to see more, then please rate, comment, favourite and subscribe in whichever manner your chosen platform allows. If you are joining us on Twitch, Mixer or YouTube, where we have loads more for you to watch, from our live streams to all our episodes across our various series. You can also drop by and say hi over on Discord, where we chat about everything from Minecraft to books and movies to tabletop games. But most importantly, thank you very much for watching and have a lovely day.